Almost falling down. Okay. Well, hello there, everybody. What is up? It is your girl Rue again from Spirit Reads on Instagram. Did somebody leave a comment? Hey there, Jasmine. What is the tea, honey? I hope you're still here. All right, you guys, we are really about to get into it about this Cancer full moon, okay? I just want to let y'all know right now, your girl, I was gonna put on a fit. You know, your girl be looking cute sometimes when I be doing this. I was gonna throw on a fit. But the way that this Cancer moon is set up, sweetie, I felt like being in my cozy jacket, okay? I felt like being in my cozy jacket. All right. I'm trying to get the. Okay, I think this is will be okay, whatever. I felt like being in my cozy jacket, full moon. Full moon in Cancer, I just feel like being cozy. You know what I mean? So this is what you got from your girl. You gotta love me, you know, for who I am. So sometimes I might get on here looking a little rough, but that's all right. I'm comfortable, and I want to give y'all this tea. So before we get started, you guys, please make sure to like this video as well as subscribe to your girl's YouTube channel. And when I said that, I saw 111. This is the last full moon of 2020, honey, and it's in Cancer, like I said, during Capricorn season. This full moon, what I've been feeling intuitively, it's really about who is really in your tribe, who is really there for you. It's a time where you may need to reevaluate the relationships that you have. And some things could, you could uncover a few things emotionally that you may not have thought that you would ever uncover when it comes to your family, when it comes to your relationships, when it comes to your friends. Okay, it could be in a positive way or it could be in a negative way, but just make sure that you figure out during this full moon who really has your back and who do you want to be in your energy field and energy circle. Hey there, hey girl. This is the full moon where you need to figure out who needs to be in your energy circle, who deserves to be in your energy circle, and who does not deserve it. Who are the energy suckers? Hey there. Oh, hey, Jasmine. Who are the energy suckers, sweetie? And who are the people that bring you joy and energy? Who are the people that are on the same vibe as you? Okay, who are those people? Look for those types of people to be around, because let me tell you something, you're not going to want, and I feel like that's why we have this Cancer full moon at the end of the year, so we can evaluate who's supposed to be in our lives and who really should kind of get out, to be honest. Because in 2021, we're not going to have time to be worried, or it's going to feel really rough. You thought it felt rough in 2020. It's going to feel very rough in 2021 when we have all this new energy going on and we're still over here dealing with the same BS. It's going to feel very out of line. It's going to feel very out of pocket. It's not going to feel great. You're going to be feeling really, it's not going to feel right in your gut and your soul. You get what I'm saying? So that's why we really have to evaluate the things that are going on with the people within our circle. Okay? But another thing that we need to evaluate is about what is going on within ourselves. And I'll get into that with the reading, but I got to tell these messages first. I'll get into the reading in a second. What's going on within our home inwardly? You get what I'm saying? And for some reason the verse about your body is a temple, like your body is your home, that's coming up to me right now. Because it's like, do you feel at home with yourself? Okay. Do you feel comfortable within your own skin? Do you feel comfortable within your own spirit? Do you feel comfortable in your dwelling place where you live physically? Do you feel comfort in your room? Do you feel comfort like when you walk outside the door? It's about, do you feel comfortable with yourself as well as in your surroundings? So if you feel uncomfortable in your home, I highly suggest saging your home. You can hit me up on my Spirit Reads account on Instagram, and we can kind of go over there with a spiritual consultation. But sage your home, do some feng shui, get the vibe right, clean the clutter out. Clean the clutter out before the new year, sweetie. That's the full moon vibe. Clear it out. It needs to go. Okay? I'm talking to myself too, because I'm looking around and I'm seeing this, everything going on here. It has to go so you can open up for a new energy. Okay? Also, with feeling at home with yourself, be real with yourself before the new year, and be real with yourself today and tomorrow during this full moon in Cancer about, what do I enjoy about myself? What are some things that I would like to change about myself? Am I having self-esteem issues? Am I letting people get in my ear? Am I too emotional? Am I not emotional enough? To come to grips and be real with yourself. Kind of have like a King of Swords or a Queen of Swords energy, or like a Judgment energy about, and keep it a stack with yourself about the things that you would like to change and the things that you would like to evolve in or stay the same. Okay, so that's the vibe that I'm getting. Those are the intuitive messages. But let's see what's going on. And the first thing, it's a Cancer full moon, you guys. Something in my soul and spirit is telling me to go ahead and just pull some cards specifically, okay, specifically on relationships, okay? I don't know if anybody in here would like a reading on the relationship, but I'm going to pull a vibe about, or I'm going to pull these cards about what is the energy surrounding relationships with this Cancer full moon. What needs to be learned? Because I just feel like there's people out there that are watching this that they need some clarity on this full moon regarding their love life. Okay? And then I'll go into another reading, but we need to get love life. I mean, it is a Cancer full moon, honey. Okay? Let's see what the tea is about relationships. Lord have mercy. Let's see what the tea is, y'all. The Emperor card, sovereignty. Temperance card, moderation. The Chariot card. Okay, so we've already gotten 3 major arcana. Okay? All right, see, this is why I know I had to talk about it. Queen of Pentacles, ambition. You are one. That's the deck in this card. It says authenticity. 5 of Swords, defeat. Lord have mercy. All right. Okay. Knight of Swords, idealism, sweetie. Okay. I'm a Cancer rising. Me too, boo. I'm a Cancer rising and moon, so I'm eager to see what happens. Lord Jesus, the Cancer moon, I pray for you and ask for your strength, sweetie, because I know how it is to have a Cancer rising and a Cancer Venus and Mercury, okay? Energy I'm getting here. Okay. It's giving if people are not meeting you where you're at in relationships, okay? If people are not on the same wavelength as you, Queen of Pentacles, getting money, bossing up, the Emperor card, doing better for themselves, kind of balancing their life out, having healthy habits and things of that nature. If people can't meet you where you are on your growth process or the standard that you're setting, it's time to fall back, hun. The Chariot. It's time to fall back and let things come to you. Stop being the fixer. Spirit is telling me that. It's not your time. This isn't a time during the Cancer moon to fix issues like when it comes to other people and try to be like the mediator. You know what I'm saying? And trying to be the one that puts out more effort because you don't want to be lonely and you always want to be the one to fix stuff. You want to be the fixer. You want to be the one where you keep talking and putting your energy out there because you're afraid the other person's going to leave you or they don't like you or whatever it may be. Okay? But let me tell you, Cancer moon is more of a going inward thing. It's not about going outward and being like, oh, hey, let's talk about our problems. Let's talk about our issues. It's about you going inward in these relationships, if you're single or in a relationship, and figuring out, okay, out of all these people, who's bossing up like me? The Emperor card. Who's getting to the bag and trying to make their household more stable like me? Okay, who is authentic? Okay, who is trying to do better in their life? Okay, who is it that has ideas about how their lives can be better? Okay, who is it? If I can find people like that in a relationship, that's who you should be kind of more so gearing yourself towards. But the people you should not be gearing yourself towards when it comes to relationships are people who do not possess these qualities, like a weak Nigga or a weak Bitch. Okay? Can't stand on their own 2 feet. Shiesty. Defeated. Always has a woe is me mentality. Feeling like when you're near them, yes, they may have good sex or sex. I don't know if I can say that on here. Yes, they may have good stuff, or yes, they may, have, they might make you feel good, if you get what I'm saying. However, afterwards, the energy drain. Afterwards, or with them, the energy drain. Do you feel more down when you're near them? What does that say? Can it be all about relationship with, Can it be all about relationship with ourselves? I mean, yeah, I done broke the card. Yeah, it can be about the relationship with yourself. However, it's just like when you said that, it can be like the way it's like, okay, what is it about what's going on with you on inwardly that makes you feel like you have to be around someone that's not on your level or someone that's really not making an effort when you know what you want in life and what you need. Now, I'm not talking about if you're out here, having fun and hot girl summering out there, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about people that are, really looking for someone, or people who keep feeling like down and out. You know what I'm saying about relationships, and they're like, why is this not working? The Cancer moon is telling you to go inward and figure out, okay, look, this person, my gut instinct is telling me this ain't it. Do I really want to go into 2021 repeating the same patterns over and over and over again, in the same trials and the same lessons, because I'm afraid to distance myself from this person that I know is an energy leech and is not on my level, like the Queen of Pentacles? It doesn't have the ambition that I have and possess, and is not a boss like I want, Emperor. It's not able to, kind of, what the Temperance card is giving me kind of right now, it's like not able to give a give and take in relationship. Like if the person's not able to, basically, if the person always wants you to give, or you feel like you're the giver, you're just giving, and there's no type of temperance or moderation, there's no like reciprocity. I'm just saying, if you are in that type of energy, I would highly suggest you reevaluate that type of relationship or that type of energy, because you're not going to want that. The full moon in Cancer may have you thinking about that person or thinking about that situation even more than you're usually thinking about them. Okay? Because it's the energy trying to tell you, look, sweetie, do you want to end up defeated, downtrodden, sad, out back because you won't take the signals? Or do you want to go ahead and say, you know what? I surrender. I surrender myself. I'm going to let this go. And I'm going to let go of all that baggage and all that negative energy and that person always taken from me and me always feeling just drained and unhappy. And I'm going to let it go. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to open that energy up for something new. And I believe someone new will come in that fit my standards, that is like this Emperor, that can match my Queen of Pentacles. You know what I'm saying? That will have a give and take. Don't give up on something. Is giving me very much. Don't give up on your Prince Charming or your Princess Charming. Don't give up on that because of an illusion right now. Be able to surrender the situations and relationships, or your relationship life, or if you're single, or if you have a pattern of dating certain types of people, you need to let that go before January or during this Cancer moon, sweetie. Now, the people that are, happy, that's a positive. Maybe this is a good time for you, you know what I'm saying, to kind of go deep with your partner and make sure that you guys are on the same page about what you want moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Period. But I had to relinquish that. I had to let that message out for y'all, because I'm like, somebody needs to hear about this relationship stuff. What does this say? I don't have energy for others. I feel you. Keep inside. That's one thing about this Cancer moon. How you said big facts. That's one thing about this Cancer moon. It's forcing us to be inward, and it's also forcing us to feel the energies of others more than usual, because that's another vibe. That's another vibe right there. That's another story for a different day. But I got to talk about it because it's Cancer moon, sweetie. We, during Cancer moon, and trust me, Cancers out there can attest, are very empathetic and very empathic and very intuitive. We can feel, people who have Cancer placements can feel the energy of others. And if that energy is off, we feel off. We feel down. We feel almost like the other person. Can I get an amen from some Cancers if they in here, sweetie? Okay? And while you're in here, hit the like button. Okay? We can feel that so deeply, where it feels wrong to be around people, where it can feel draining. And that's the thing the Cancer moon is showing us. People who are not supposed to be there, or the people that don't vibe like us or vibrate, sweetie, okay, it ain't gonna feel good. Even if your parts are saying that it should feel good, even if the mind is saying it should feel good, even if you trick yourself into thinking that it feels good or whatever. The gut tells you what you need to know. That's what Cancer Moon's all about. What is your gut telling you? So I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. I'm going to pull some oracle cards now, just in general about the Cancer Moon. Like, other than relationships, what do we need to focus on during this Cancer Moon? Because I know it's not all about relationships, but it kind of is. Okay? So let's see if there's any... Oh, okay. Well, is there any other energies coming through for the Cancer Moon? Is there any other energies that need to be shown during this Cancer Moon for all of us out there, baby? All right, so this one kind of fell out. It says, don't let your pride get in the way. Lord have mercy. Don't let your pride get in the way. Don't let your pride get in the way of missing out on opportunities. Don't let your ego get in the way of letting some people go. Don't let your ego get in the way of thinking, oh, I don't need to change anything. Oh, it's not me. All right? Oh, it's not me. That kind of goes back to what my cousin was talking about. Some of it is us. Sometimes it is you, okay? Sometimes it is your ego. Sometimes it is your pride. Sometimes it's your ego telling you, oh, I want to be like this. I want to be, in these streets, or I want to be in this relationship with this person because they got money, or I want to be with this person because they got good D or good P, or, oh, you know what I'm saying? They drip me down in designer and Gucci bags and Louis, Prada, Fendi, whatever. I don't know what the kids like these days. The ego. Don't feel with the ego during this Cancer Moon. Feel with the heart. Feel with the gut. What does the gut tell you outside of the ego? And learn how to differentiate it. Okay? Try at least. Okay? So then we have, a personal issue. Oh, well, you know what? I'm about to walk off. Okay. All right. Let me go back. I ain't going nowhere, y'all. Hold on. Let me get back on here. Well, I'm tripping. Oh my Uber Eats is on the way. Yeah. Listen, sweetie. Full moon in Cancer. Full moon in Cancer, okay? A personal issue reaches resolution. Theme card. Luck is on your side, though. Don't let pride get in the way. A personal issue reaches resolution and luck is on your side. If we can relinquish the ego just for this full moon and listen intuitively to our gut and not think about the things that we have been taught and this feels like it has to come through. It's like what we've been taught, the generational curses, the traumas of the past, our self-esteem issues because people may have made us feel bad or we made ourselves feel bad, that, feeling like we're not good enough mentality, the seeking out people that have certain qualities and traits, that we know are toxic, but we just can't get enough, us exhibiting toxic traits, just us not changing. And those personal issues that seem to not come resolved, especially when it comes to family matters, especially when it comes to relationships and ourselves and the relationship with ourselves. If we let the gut take over and the intuition take over, listen what it's saying. It's saying luck's going to be on our side. Period. If we don't let pride get in the way and we take this Cancer full moon, as it states here, to resolve personal issues, it's lit. Period. It's lit. It's lit from here. Okay? Let me see if there's any other messages. What can we do? The one thing I do want to say is, what are we... Sorry, you guys. Somebody called me. I'm pretty sure it's a bill collector. Lord have mercy. I'm not answering. Okay? Period. So anyway, I know there's people out there that are going through spiritual awakening. So I kind of want to pull a card for people out there. Is there anybody on here that considers themselves going through some sort of spiritual awakening? Let me know, because I do feel like there's people on here, and I'm just going to pull some specific cards about the spiritual awakening process. And what is this one? 19 minutes and 30 seconds. I want to write these things down because I want to put like the timestamps. All right, let's see. So what's going... Oh, All right. Well, what's going on with the people who's going through spiritual awakenings? What is the lesson that needs to be learned from them right now? What is the lesson that the full moon in Cancer is giving them in order to grow? What are the lessons they're being taught? All right, let's see what the C is. Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Align your life. What is not aligned that needs to change? Oh, did this one flip out? Council of Light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? That is a Cancer moon card, honey. Break the chain. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. You don't have to go down the same road your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother took when it comes to relationships. You don't have to listen to that all the time if it don't feel right in your gut. If it don't feel right in your gut about what you have learned from childhood, because you know Cancer has to do with mothering energy. So some things about the mother may be coming up for some. Did you have a toxic mother growing up? That's what Spirit wants me to ask. Was your mother or your motherly figure toxic? When you look back on it, did they harbor resentment towards you? Did they tear you down? Did they make you feel like less of a man or a woman? Did they make you feel like you had to be scared and shook to live? It's time to break that chain, sweetie. A lot of us are people out there who are going through situations about spiritual awakenings. I feel like a lot of it has to do with ancestral patterns coming from the mom side, the maternal side. And it's saying, as the Star Mother, it's like, okay, that may have happened to you in your past. However, you are your mother now. You, the creator, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, is our mother, low key. Okay? What have we learned where we can remother ourselves and end the toxic patterns that we had during childhood? People going through a spiritual awakening, I really feel for you, because that can be a rough one when it comes to the family members, honey. Some of us out there need to have better boundaries when it comes to our family members, and I feel like a lot of this has to do with the maternal side, the mom side. It might be paternal, but with this Cancer moon, this energy has to do with mama. Mama, all right? What mommy issues do you have? It's time to figure that out during this full moon and get it out there in the open and see how you need to adjust so you can feel better and move on from those ancestral patterns and align your life in the way you need to align it. Like it says, align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? And you need to be able to have the courage to do so. Okay? Period. And then right here, I'm seeing with this Council of Light card, it's saying divine orchestration, helper in the subtle realm. So this is giving me very much, some of us out there may need to reach out, you know what I'm saying, to those motherly deities, or a deity that, or a spirit guide that has more of a motherly energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, like the Mother Mary, Kuan Yin, Goddess Isis, which is kind of Mother Mary too, sweetie. So I'm gonna put one of those cards, because Mother Mary and Goddess Isis are kind of the same thing, but we're not gonna talk about that today. What type of motherly energies can you give yourself? That's kind of the main vibe here. So with that being said, I just feel like motherly energies and ascended masters is coming through like that. So I'm gonna use my Goddess Isis card to kind of verify what is that feminine energy coming through right now that can help people going through a spiritual awakening during this Cancer. During this Cancer full moon. What is that energy? Calm. Something about, I'm just feeling something about being calm. Initiation, sweetie. Spiritual testing of Ra and goddess Isis. Okay, so this is giving very much during this Cancer moon. If you go back and listen to the video and everything that I've talked about, what are you willing to give up during this initiation process? Because we are being tested. The people going through this are being tested to see, do you love yourself enough? Do you love your family enough? Or, the people that really vibe with you enough to change your energy? But 9 times out of 10, Spirit is telling me right now, I have all this chatter going on in my brain. Spirit's telling me the moral of the story is you, though. What are you going to give up? Or what are you going to change? Or what boundaries are you going to put in place? Or what type of energy are you going to kind of draw back into yourself to make your energy feel better? Stop thinking about everybody else and how other people are going to perceive you. And if people aren't going to like you, or if you're going to be shunned from the family, or you won't have no friends because you're standing on your morals and your values and your spirituality and your gut instinct. That's the thing. Because the thing about initiation processes, like it says here, the initiation, sweetie, it's I don't want to say it's not easy, but it will get rid of and clear everything out that does not deal with your current vibrational state or your current spiritual awakening state. Like I said in the beginning, it's going to feel wrong. So care for yourself enough to put up boundaries. Care for yourself enough to speak up for yourself. Care for yourself enough to tell yourself the truth about yourself if you're in the wrong. Think about it logically. Even though we're going through, Cancer, like I said, with the gut, logic and intuition, you got to use it. What feels right and what feels wrong, period. And then we have the key of life. This has to do with energy, about, the feminine energy. And when people say like the key of life, it has to do with like the womb, like the Ankh. The Ankh right here has to do with like the womb of the mother, creation energy. Take some time this full moon to create something sacred to yourself, to create a new energy, to create a new life. Okay? I don't know why I keep feeling to say this, but it's like, if you don't like the current life you have, or you don't like the current path that you're on, or you don't like the current trajectory of how things are because of things that may have happened to you in your past and you feel like you can't let them go, but they're getting in the way of your reality and how you want to live with your family and how you want your children to be raised, and how you want to view yourself as a mother, or how you want to view yourself as a friend, or how you want to view yourself as a wife, or how you want to view yourself in the future. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're not these things, I'm just saying. Forward thinking, because that's another thing about Cancers. Cancer energy may be emotional, but they know how to make a plan of action. And that's this energy I'm getting right here. It's saying, make a plan of action for your future. Make a plan of action for your children, for your children's children. Make a plan of action for your husband. Make a plan of action for your life, regardless if it goes with how your mama raised you or not. You can create your own reality here. You don't have to create the reality of others. And that's what that key of life card is saying. That womb energy, that feminine energy, and it can be in guys too, don't get me wrong. Guys can have feminine energy as well. But that creation energy, use it in your household. Okay? Even if you do not have a household yet. So you might say, Spirit reads, what if I don't have a husband? What if I don't have no children? What if I don't have no this, that, and the third? This is a time during this Cancer moon to put it into fruition. Petition Spirit about what you want moving forward in your relationships. Petition Spirit about what you want moving forward when it comes to you being a mother. Ask Spirit to bless your womb if you are thinking about having a baby, or if you're not, just in case. Ask for blessings in the womb. Ask for, blessings when it comes to finding your husband or your wife. Ask for what you want. But the thing is, don't ask for what your mama want in a partner, what your mama want in a child, what your mama want for your life, or your daddy, or whoever. You feel me? This Cancer moon is saying, ask for what you want intuitively moving forward for your life when it comes to your family. Okay? So that's all I have for you guys tonight for this Cancer full moon. Oh yeah, please, if you have not done it before, please make sure to make some moon water. And I'm not going to go into the logistics of how you make moon water because it's readily available on Google. But put a bottle of water outside. Put some water outside and use it, sweetie. I recommend a bottle of water. Put that outside and use it in some ways when you look it up. It can really be life-changing, and you can experience some really interesting things. Put your crystals outside if it feels right. Okay? Do it. Use this energy of the moon, because I feel like a lot of us out there don't use it and utilize it the way we should. Okay? Sage your homes. Do something to this full moon. Do some type of ritualistic something. And don't think of ritualistic like, oh, that's a demon term, because that's what, Europeans want you to feel. But something just to show an intention of you trying to change, or the intention of what you want from this full moon. Okay? So, anywho, that's all I have for you guys for this full moon tarot reading. Full moon and Cancer tarot reading. Please make sure to like this video if you have not already done so, as well as subscribe to your girl's YouTube channel if you haven't already done so. And please make sure to check out my other videos. I have some other videos coming out. I'm trying to get them all done before New Year's, sweetie. Your girl's been lazy. But it's not even I've been lazy. It's just I've been working. Your girl is grinding, got a job, making a business, all sorts of stuff. But mama, I got a lot of stuff going on, so bear with me, okay? But I have a new setup coming up for the February videos. I think you guys are really going to enjoy. Just stick with your girl. I got some new things coming up, and that's all I got. So I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.